Welcome to the GreyAtom YouTube channel. Here you'll get everything from a webinar, student diary, data science Fridays where your questions are answered. Basically everything that you need to get yourself upskilled in data sciences. Hit the subscribe button, click on the bell icon, have a look at the videos, and if you find something interesting, don't forget to like it. Follow socially and we will be there always serving you the best. I'm getting a lot of questions from people who are from non-engineering background, and it's really encouraging to see that. Hi, I'm Mayuresh. I'm the co-founder at GreyAtom and I look after the admissions and the counseling over here. So I speak to a lot of people who want to pivot their career into data sciences day in, day out. So today we have a question. I presume this is from a person who has no background in engineering, and the question is, how do I start my career into data sciences as I have no background in statistics? Fair question. So we have a lot of these questions coming in. So how do I start my career? I am weak at mathematics, I'm weak at statistics, or I'm a little rusty. The last time I did any of this was 10 years ago. So these are the kind of questions that we typically get. Also a slight variant to this question is I don't like statistics. I don't like maths. So how do I make that transition? Should I make that transition? Could I make that transition? So great questions, all valid questions. So let's have an answer. My very honest binary advice to a lot of people is, if you do not have interest, or if you do not like maths, or if you do not like statistics, you are averse to it, the best thing to do is to not make this career transition. The best thing to do is to not make this career transition, because you will end up wasting a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, and a lot of your money. If you're completely averse to it, stay away from it. If you have not done it for a certain amount of time, the last time you basically learned your stats and maths was when you were like 12th standard or 10th standard, but you were like pretty good at it at that point in time, or you were comfortable with it and you're like open to have a go at it again. If you're open to that whole idea of that whole notion that you can do it again, I think that's when real change can happen. So if you have that mindset in place where you can again go back and learn it, that's fantastic. I think that's all that you need to be able to make that transition. I think it's the mindset first. It's mind over matter kind of a thing. So what you truly need to make a transition into career into data sciences to begin with is the elementary 12th grade maths and 12th grade statistics. If you have that in place, I think that's a great place to essentially get started. So how do you make that transition? A couple of very popular sources. Open any textbook that you can find for your 11th and 12th standard. That will be a fantastic primer to get you started into stats and maths. That will be a good foundation for any of the programs into data sciences. So go the textbook route. A couple of other options are, there is this website called as Khan Academy, and they have a very popular course on statistics. Please go through it. Good content, good material, and very nicely delivered too. So please go for that. A third option is, I think there are plenty of channels on YouTube. Plenty of channels on YouTube which will start from the absolute basics and can go to a lot of depth and detail and some of the advanced topics, like Mathematical Monk. Mathematical Monk is a very popular channel on YouTube, and you can definitely subscribe to those guys, and some really solid content that's available out there. So these are the few places where you can really get started. A couple of things to just caution you, a few pointers over here is that you don't need to know everything on day zero. You don't need to know everything on day zero. It's not like a very hard precursor. You can build the skills gradually. You can build the skills gradually, and some of these concept building, it takes time. So the clarity will not come to you at one go, but it can come to you over a period of time, and it's perfectly fine to have that thing. Some of this concept building happens in a very non-linear way. So it's not that the amount of effort that you put in is the amount of clarity that you get, but you'll have a very sketchy kind of a journey. But I think at one point in time, you'll just have a daylight of clarity. The key is to stay with it, persist. One of the best ways that we have seen is when we learn the mathematical concept closest to the point of application, when you really know where this is going to be applied, from a very practical use case. So for example, if you're looking at a recommender system, and we say that non-negative matrix factorization methods for a recommender system, so it sounds a lot, it sounds like something very complex. But if you really understand that, okay, non-negative matrix factorization, and if you break it down, what are the mathematical concepts that are necessary to be in place to just understand this, and if you are able to bridge that gap, I think that can be a very, very valuable approach to help you get started. So I hope I've answered this kind of a question for you. So statistics, mathematics, if you don't like it, if you're averse to it, don't attempt to make this kind of a career transition. If you're open to the idea, if you can embrace, if you can go back, if you can learn it again, fantastic. There are multiple resources that we pointed out in this particular video. Get started with any of them. The key is, it's a journey. Stay with it, persist. You will be able to make this transition.
Awesome! Congratulations! Thank you so much for watching this video end to end. On this particular channel, you will find everything that it takes to upskill you to become a data scientist. We have the 100% proven recipe. Check out the goodies over here, the workshops, the programs, and there's a number right here. Feel free to call me and I'll be very happy to help you with your journey in upskilling yourself and becoming a data scientist. Hit the subscribe button, click on the bell icon. Just make sure that if you like this particular video, don't forget to like it and follow us socially. I'll be there helping you out with how to make that transition happen for you.
Log on to GreyAtom's learning platform to unlock more content. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.